Making games is hard and time consuming, but it is also fun and exciting. So after making a game in a week or so, I've decided to participate in a game jam. How hard could it be? Or so I thought. Let me share my experience of making my first game jam game. So after browsing a bit, I found out the Go Godot Game Jam 3. Since I am fairly new to Godot but I want to learn more, I've decided to join the game jam. If you don't know what a game jam is, I will summarize it really quick. You basically have to design a game around a theme, usually for a short period of time. So in my case, I had to design a game in 10 days. And I thought to myself, it is plenty of time to make a short and simple game. And then the jam started and the theme was evolution. Coming to this game jam, I didn't prepare anything and made everything from scratch, which was a bad idea and you will soon learn why. Day 1. Immediately after reading the theme, an idea popped into my head, which was to make a game which you fighting an evolving AI, and then I wrote down my ideas for how the game would be played, to give me a general direction on what I should do. After that, I made a placeholder player which had walk and idle animation. Unfortunately, I forgot to record it, but then I imported the sprite sheet into Godot and made the animations in the animation player, and then I wrote some code to handle the direction of the movement, and obviously I forgot to record how it looked. Also, the animation code is just a tweaked version of bitbrain's tutorial video about 2D character animations in under 4 minutes. If you are interested in this video which he explains in detail how it's done, the link is in the description. And if you want me to make a video about how I've done it, let me know in the comments below. Afterwards, I made the first boss and his animations. And I wanted to name the boss, but I didn't know what its name should be. And then I asked a friend, what should I call it?
Karen.
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 Karen it is. Then I set up all its animations, and we had our first boss. Right. Oh, I forgot to make the boss attack. Much better. After that, I made some small animation sequence and death sequence, and our first boss was done. Unfortunately, I forgot to record more footage of the next few days of the jam. But anyways, I have this time lapse of the 7th day of me making the third and final boss for the jam. I wanted the third boss to be like a Giga Chad because why not, and making his attacks was a real pain, because I didn't know what his attacks should be and how to animate them. I wanted every boss to have multiple attacks, but because I didn't have any sounds or a menu or cutscenes or a background for every boss room, I just made every boss to have a one attack that is increased its duration over time. "14 hours before the submissions end. I made the background for the rooms and every boss had its attacks, kind of. The only thing I wanted to do is a small cutscene and make some sounds. Well, since I am really gifted at being bad at making music, I asked a friend to help me with it and he helped me most of the day to make sounds and music for the game, and he really saved my game and I am really grateful for that. Then after making a really bad cutscene, the last thing I needed was the title screen. 3 hours until the submission ends. I was working on bug fixes and totally forgot I needed the title screen. So I sketched something real fast to describe the game in one picture. After all of that, I submitted the game to itch.io. I uploaded the game and made sure it opens. There it is. I was finally done and I could go and rest. Well, I made sure the game opened, but was it working? I linked the game for a couple of my friends and the game was stuck. Panic time. I didn't understand why the game wouldn't start. I was sweating so hard, like a pig in a crowded birthday party. And after browsing and trying to figure out the error, I finally managed to fix it. Now that the stressful part was over, onto the voting. I had fun playing many great games of amazing people, and it was really fun, and lots of people wanted me to continue with the game, which I totally will, but also said it is too short, lacking cutscenes, and the boss fights were too linear, which I totally agree. All in all, it was a fun experience, which I encourage others to also join a game jam. Oh, what was my score, you may ask? 38, which I am really proud of. If you want to play the demo, it is available now on itch.io. If you've watched the whole video up to this point, thank you, and if you enjoyed this video, press the like button. It helps me with the algorithm to reach other people. If you want to see more videos, I encourage you to subscribe. Goodbye.